crocheters of the world. In this tutorial I want to show you how to create these beautiful bracelet. It's just one. It's a bracelet that I created. It's really easy, and as you can see, it has beads on both sides, and these beads are worked crochet actually in the as we go on with the pattern. And for this we need to string first the beads, and then we will sew the beads in the middle. If you need to add this this middle round of row actually of beads, and it has a clasp, so the clasp is your choice. I put this kind of clasp, but you can put any kind of clasp if you want, that you have or you want to put. And the beads are Toho 60, and I'm working now another one with the same kind of beads. So I strung all my beads here. You need 10 beads per unit. Let's say that this is a unit. Whoops. Okay, I'll zoom in a little bit. So this is a unit, and you can see on one side and on the other side we have 5 and 5, so it's a total of 10 beads per unit. And you just go on, and I don't know, I have 1, 2, 3, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, I have 11 units, so a total of 110, yes, beads. And I want to say, I don't find my meter. Oh, it must be somewhere because I always put it near me. Here it is. So I just want to show you. Mine is, yes, 16 centimeters. Okay, so just for you to make an idea of how long you want to make it, but you can of course measure it. It's about the beads because we need to string all the beads that we need for the bracelet, and then to go on and work. Okay, now we begin with the I'm working with a 2mm hook and cotton thread. We begin with a slip knot, and with a chain of 4, 1, oops, make it loosely the first chain. We will work in it 5 more double crochets, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and now we want to begin to work with our beads. We will work this bracelet back and front side, and then back side, so we will turn the work. So for this we need the technique of working with beads with double crochet. Now I am showing you which one. We don't need the bead yet. We just yarn over, insert the hook into the first chain that we made, pull the yarn, 3 loops on the hook, sorry. Yes, we need the bead. I'm slipping here. So we need the bead first of beginning to work the double crochet. So put the bead here under the hook, then yarn over, insert the hook into the chain, pull the yarn, yes, and now we decide where to position our bead, on the front side, on the back side. So when we are on the front side, and this is the front side, we just push the bead on the front side like this. Okay, and now we can just work our double crochet. Okay, now again . push the bead on the front side, because if we need it on the back side, we will let it like this as it is there, but now we need it on the front side, so we just push it here. Okay, this is a technique that I explained in the tutorial of how to work with beads, how to crochet with beads, so you can just watch it. Please watch that video first, so you can be sure that you know how to work with beads, how to double crochet with beads. Okay, this is the fourth double crochet, because I am not explaining you here how to work this technique. I just want to show you how to work the bracelet. Okay, and the fifth bead, the fifth double crochet, and now we have all our 5 double crochets with beads for the first unit. Now to begin the second unit, chain 3, insert the hook into the very first chain, so here where we worked our 5 double crochets, so actually the shell stitch, and a slip stitch in it. Now chain 3 again, and now we want to turn the work, and we will work into this chain 3 that we worked here. Okay, and we want to begin. So this is what I was saying first about the back side and front side. So we work on front side and then on back side, and now when we work on back side, we want the beads on front side. Okay, so we don't want to have the beads on the front side, on the back side, front side, back. No, we want all the beads aligned on the front side, of course. And that's why we will work like this. Now we will let the bead as, so insert the hook around the chain 3 here and work your double crochet. And as you can see, the bead remains naturally on the front side. I just want to push it on the front side, just to be sure that it is here, not in between the stitches, because I hate when the bead slips in between the stitches. Okay, now the second one, so like this, and when we work the second, can you see it slips in between, and I hate it, and I just work it like this. Okay, just to be sure that it's here. Okay, now the third, and actually that's pretty much all about this bracelet. It's actually easy, but I think it's nice. I love it. 4, we already have 4, and now we need one more to complete our shell of 5 double crochets with beads. So we have, can you see, it's growing up our bracelet. Now again the same thing. To begin another unit, we want to chain 3, insert the hook here into the chain 3 where we worked the last shell, and slip stitch. And this is the chain 3 where we will work the next unit. Okay, so now chain 3 to turn your work, and now you are again on the front side. So it's really easy, because on the front side we have to pay attention to put the bead on the front. Okay, that's all. So the chain 3 where we want to work, now push the bead on the front and work the double crochet, and again bring the bead under the hook, yarn over, pull around the chain 3. Now we have 3 loops on the hook, pull the bead on the front side and work your double crochet. So it's that easy. In no time you'll have a very, very beautiful and fancy bracelet. Okay, you can use, of course you can use different colors if you want to, so not just one color as I did here and here. Here I use gray, I don't know, it was my choice, but of course this is something that you can decide. You can make your color combination. So I have my 5 double crochets ready, my shell ready, and now I just want to chain 3 to create the space where to work my next unit. So chain 3 and slip stitch into the same chain 3 where you worked your last shell. Okay, and now we create the chain 3 where we work the next unit, and we want to chain 3 to turn. So chain 3 and turn your work. And now we are again on the back side, so we have to pay attention with the bead. Okay, so yarn over. So first bring the bead under the hook, yarn over, insert the hook around the chain 3, and now we have the bead. We want the bead to be on the front side. Okay, so we push it, we let it actually there, and we just want to be a little bit attentive when we close. We work the double crochet just to be sure that the bead rests on the front side. Don't slips. Doesn't slip. Sorry, doesn't slip in between the stitches. I just tell you about this aspect already. Okay, this is the second and the third. Push it there. Okay, like this. Okay, third and the fourth. Just want to be sure that it rests there, the fourth and the fifth. I don't know why when we push the bead on the back side, so we work it actually on the front side, I don't have this problem. Only when I work it like this, on the contrary, I really don't know why. Okay, now I have my 5, and again chain 3 and slip stitch into the chain 3 where you just completed your shell, and chain 3 again to turn, and we are ready to begin another unit. So go on for the length that you need for your bracelet. I will conclude it, and then I will be back to show you how to sew in the middle the pearls here. But as you can see, yes, this is another thing that I want to tell you, is that I use Toho 60 for the sides, and in the middle I use 4mm beads, pearl beads. So you can use any kind. Actually, for this one I am not very sure. I have to choose to the bicons, 4mm Swarovski bicons that I have here, and this faces, multi-faces, prismatic beads, 4mm bid. Oops. Okay, this. I was out. This. Okay, so I don't know. Really don't know. They are all 4mm. Okay, so you can use round beads or bicons or multi-faces like this. Any kind of bead that you want to. I will decide it later when I will finish my bracelet. Okay, I will be back to show you. So I finished my bracelet here. As you can see, it's okay, so it fits my wrist, and now I just want to cut the yarn a little bit longer, so cut a nice tail, leave a nice long tail. If you want to put the clasp with the tail of the here, you can do it. I can't. You can begin with a longer tail. So let a longer tail when you begin too. So at the end, at the beginning, I forgot to do it, but it's okay. I will try to make it fine, because I like to use the tails to sew the clasp. Okay, so this is the clasp that I will use for this. Just want to cut it to show it well. The clasp that I will use, so it's really easy. You just have to insert it like this and to sew it, okay, here on the back side, and your clasp is okay. If you want to use this method to put the clasp, if you have some other method, it's okay. Now I decided for the bicons, so I will use bicons here. Oops. And it's really easy. I want to insert them here into these spaces, okay, where actually we worked the shells, into the chain 3 space. So now insert the hook. Of course, insert the hook, the needle, sorry. So of course you will use a neutral color or the same color of the yarn that you use to work your entire bracelet. If you have something thinner, of course, or if you don't, as I use a neutral color. Okay, and now bring the bead here where you have the space to put in and pass through with the needle like this. Okay, and now another bead into this space, so like this, and all that we need to complete our bracelet. Now it's patient. So be patient and go on and sew all your beads, because you'll see you'll have a very, very fancy and beautiful. Can you see? So it's really beautiful, it's easy, and that's all. So I think you enjoyed this tutorial, and you will make the bracelet for you or for yourself, or maybe to make a nice gift. You can make, of course, nice gift with a bracelet like this, and that's it. If you want to follow me, you just have to, and not to lose any of my tutorial, you just have to subscribe, and you'll be updated, okay, with all of my tutorials. Okay, so see you at the next tutorial. Bye bye.